Hello everybody. First off, I'd like to say a big thank you to everybody who sent me information on the Congress knife pattern and on the Isambard Kingdom Brunel pocket knife that I showed in the previous video. I've had emails, comments, links to blogs and videos, and it's been really informative, very helpful, thank you. The small blade on Brunel's penknife turns out is almost certainly an old pattern can opener, and I've bought a knife that has that kind of can opener. So in a forthcoming video I shall be reviewing the knife and having a go with this oldie worldy, very probably stupid type of can opener. But anyway, today's video I'm going to look at the modded Victorinox Spartan that KnifeTex sent me. I'm not going to do a standard review. I think everybody knows the Spartan by now, and if you don't, pause the video, go off and learn about the Spartan, come back and watch the rest of the video. I still think it is the best all-round multifunction pocket knife. Other knives do things better, but any multifunction all-in kind of device is going to be a compromise, and the Spartan is the best one. But let's have a look at the one that KnifeTex sent me and the things that he's done to modify it. Okay, so here we have a regular Victorinox Spartan and the KnifeTex edition. So what's different about the KnifeTex edition? Well, the first thing, white scales. These are not the factory scales. These are an aftermarket product, and with the two knives oriented in the same way, you should be able to see there's no Victorinox emblem where you would expect it, but if we flip the knife, it's there on the other side. I did have to glue one of these scales on because being an aftermarket product, one of them didn't fit tightly. So a big blob of Bostik later and it's as good as new. The next thing about this is there isn't a standard Victorinox Spartan, it's a serrated Spartan. And as soon as I've just said serrated Spartan, the alternative name has gone completely out of my head. So for the remainder of the video it's going to be a serrated Spartan. Anybody who does remember the alternative name, please leave me a comment. Now, let's see if we can get a close up on the regular blade. Standard pointy Victorinox blade. The serrated Spartan, we can see the serrations. That side of the blade is flat and the serrations are cut in on one side only. What KnifeTex has done is changed the tip shape from the standard pointy. On the serrated knife, the way the serrations fell, the tip, if I can get this to focus, the last serration on the tip gave a big odd blob shape. So Tex has reground the tip to give it more of, let's just move that for a second, to give us more of a sheep's foot profile, which I think looks really cool. And then the other thing on the KnifeTex edition is jimping. On the standard we have a plain blade tang. On the KnifeTex edition we have jimping on the back of the blade there, and on the back of the handle, on the liners and the separator, on the underneath of the tang there, and on the underneath of the liners and the separator, and on the butt end as well. But just on the underneath there. Now, does that jimping make any difference? Well, yes it does actually. It doesn't look very pronounced because it's sort of flush with the plastic scales. But when you get your thumb on it, it really does make a difference. It's very comfortable, and it is actually a massive improvement on the plain surfaces. I've mentioned in previous videos I do have problems with fumbling things and gripping things because of the problems with the nerve damage, and that really does add a layer of security when you're using the blade. So that is the KnifeTex edition. Very generous gift. It started off with a serrated Spartan. He's given the tip a sheep's foot profile. He's given it very nice, elegant white scales. And we've got the jimping. I like that a lot. I do like the serrations on Victorinox blades anyway. I think they're a very good size and shape for an everyday blade. A lot of people say that serrated blades aren't practical for everyday tasks, but if the serrations are a decent design, they're very, very practical. So there you have it. What you get from the factory and what I got from my mate KnifeTex. Check him out, I'll put a link in the box below. He's got an excellent channel. He's a great fella. And we'll finish off with a couple of close-ups because I think it's lovely. Thanks for watching.